The victory in the first trial did make brother Choi and sister Jean temporarily inflated for a while. I feel that the second trial of Lee Soo-ying must be more dangerous than bad. Sister Jean. This lady who doesn't love money started to show off more and more on social platforms. Yoon Danfengking inadvertently revealed the luxury goods she bought in the mansion where she lived. It turns out brother Choi was injured. I want to take care of him. I personally made a birthday cake to celebrate brother Choi's birthday. Last May. Sister Kim also specially released a short video of Choi Tae-won and her family celebrating Kim's father's 81st birthday. There was also a fleeting scene of Choi wearing a wedding dress for himself and his ex-husband's son Ji-ling. His parents, Jean and his mother, were concerned about their daughter's disgraceful status. There's no hesitation. He looks happy. As if already recognized. Choi Tae-won becomes son-in-law, little Easter egg. I found a familiar figure in Sister Jin's watch list. Isn't this Ms. Jean Jianxi, Eun Kaka's wife? It turns out that Sister Jin's idol is actually this lady. Last year, when Choi Tae-won, as the president of the Korean Chamber of Commerce, waved the flag for the Busan World Expo. In order to support her boyfriend's career, Sister Jean. They also appeared hand in hand with him at a Louis Vuitton dinner and former United Nations Secretary General Ban Ki-moon. Group photos of LVR Nua family and other celebrities exiting in the limelight. But what does extreme joy bring about sorrow? August this year. The second instance of divorce case is pronounced. Lee Kwang-woo, the presiding judge of the 4th Division of the Seoul Family Court, made a very satisfying decision. Judgment. Agent Choi must give No So-young 1.38 trillion in alimony plus 2 billion won in mental damages as the division of all property. The result of this second trial has also been delayed again and again. Hard one. The evidence submitted by Lee Soo-ying alone amounted to more than 30,000 pages. The verdict was supposed to be announced in January this year. As a result, the presiding judge died suddenly due to overwork. So it was postponed to the end of the year again. During the second trial, Lee Soo-ying changed her strategy. From asking for shares to asking for cash. Increased the success rate of his comeback. After the verdict, Choi Tae-won immediately panicked. He regretted for a moment. I can't afford that much cash. If you use stocks to cash out, that would directly shake his management rights. Agent Choi made a public speech within the group the next day, claiming that this verdict is completely unreasonable. He forcibly raised his own personal ethics issues to the high level of the group's community of interests. He also declared that he would continue to appeal on behalf of the determination of all SK Group employees. Going to the Supreme Court of Korea is not an ordinary SK employee. Do you know that you are represented by your brother Choi like this? Lee Soo-ying's side is not only a temporary victory in the divorce lawsuit and Sister Jin's mental damage compensation. The lawsuit was also won. The court ordered Sister Jean to compensate her first wife and 2 children. Mental damage of 1 billion won. Brother Choi lost. I also lost. Sister Jean started paddling and knelt down 3 times. Even this time I apologized faster than anyone else. Crying occurs through the media. I apologize for causing mental trauma to my first wife and children. Not only did Smekta quickly transfer more than 1,000 W to Lee Soo-ying's account the next day, he also once again implored netizens not to report their family members online. Social platforms should be locked. Stop updating when it's time to stop updating. The DBS exhibition at Jinjia Art Museum was also suspended until March this year. In short, this person is just like evaporating from the world. Disappeared from the internet. But now it is announced that the original wife Lee Soo-ying has won the victory. It's too early. Judging from the results of the first and second trials, there has been such a big reversal. The Supreme Court of South Korea doesn't know what will happen. Sister Jean and Sister Jean are not people who will just give up. Just a week ago, another piece of news about Venus appeared on the Korean website. Sister Jean wants to file a lawsuit. This time the federal government is really the US federal court. The reason is that Sister Jean believes that a group of bloggers on the YouTube platform are spreading rumors and insulting him. So we have to contact Google, the parent company of YouTube, for evidence preservation. I can only say, Choi Tae-won and Kim Hee-eun. In some ways these two are a match made in heaven. Whether it's an overinflated ego. Still a performative personality anytime, anywhere. The relationship between the two of them is like looking in the mirror. But considering Choi Tae-won's character, even without Mrs. Hanandong, a Mrs. Chen Bae-dong will also be created. Sister Jean. For brother Choi, this Kwanjong in Korean people. It's more like a tool to attract netizens' firepower. People deflected half of the curse words for him. The outcome of this divorce case in 3 provinces. I didn't know it would only come out in the year of the monkey and the month of the horse. I conservatively estimate that it will take at least 1 or 2 years to start. If there are any updates, I will give it to you at any time.